Welcome back to the show. Many thanks for staying with us. The Ghana Police Service is asking for support to secure logistics from the public, but security expert Dr. Kwesi Enning is warning that the service should be wary of its benefactors. Of course, it is an open secret. The Ghana Police Service is in dire need of logistics. The police hierarchy in recent times has been making open admissions about their challenges. Some Ghanaians contend that some safety gears could have prevented the needless deaths that the institution has suffered in the recent past. The Inspector General of Police, David Asante-Apietu, speaking this week at the commissioning of the Kaneshie Police Station, reiterated the police service has those logistical challenges. But the Public Relations Officer of the Ghana Police Service, DSP Sheila Abeye Bachman, has also been speaking about the same issue.
It is true that we have some logistics challenges, and this is what we are going to address. This is a wake-up call. The people of this country are peace-loving people. That is why they've enacted laws, and they've asked us to champion, ensuring that they live in peace and safe society so they can go about with their business. And we as the champions, if things such as this can be done to us, then what cannot be done to the ordinary person? And that is the reason why we are not going to leave any stone unturned to get to the bottom of this case. It also calls for the evaluation of our officer safety needs. And this is what we are going to do.
Doing a lot, but as you know, we still need more, and therefore we keep appealing to citizens as individuals or as collective groups to come to the aid of the police. I mean, as much as government is doing its bit, we think that individuals and people who can help can also come to the aid of police. You can even go to the nearest police station where you live and donate some of these protective equipment. We have some, but we do not have enough. And so we would be happy to keep on receiving the support of the public, not only in terms of material resources, but even in attitude. In the case of our brother who lost his life, people were around. What did they do to apprehend the suspects? Somebody could have just moved his car and chased them, but nobody did that. And so as we are asking for resource support, we're also asking for people to build up an attitude of having feeling to protect not only themselves but also police officers.
Don't you think your call for people to actually chase them like you're talking about? Recently we had an incident in East Legon where a taxi driver actually rammed into some robbers who were escaping on a motorbike. We've had somebody being rewarded in the past with a taxi and a house and all of that. Some people think that it's a call for radical vigilantism, as they call it.
Not at all. You know, the law makes room for citizens' arrest, not mob. You arrest a suspected criminal and you hand the criminal over to the police. We acknowledge all those whose efforts one way or the other help the police to do its work. And we continue to rally the support of everybody else in Ghana and residents in the country.
Police PRO there, security analyst Dr. Kwesi Enning, however, is saying there's a need for a protocol to be established on who can offer such assistance to the police service.
We need to ask ourselves what has contributed to the Ghana Police Service arriving at a situation where they need to make an appeal for support for basic, operational equipment. I think there's been a consistent underfunding of the Ghana Police Service among other security agencies over a period of time that has not taken into consideration population growth and the changing nature of crime. It has become necessary, but I think there's a need for caution in terms of establishing the protocols for who can contribute what and what types of gifts we may receive from which group. And I think it's important that these protocols are established so that the integrity and the professional ability of the service is not compromised. Now, the last thing you want, or we all want, is for a frontline institution to be compromised. Let's not forget that criminal gangs always have an interest in seeking to compromise, critical institutions of the state. So when such a public appeal and a necessary appeal has gone out, such groups may want to whitewash their image, and therefore will attempt to present themselves as supporters of the Ghana Police Service. And that is why I think it's important that we design and develop, some, protocols relating to whose gift we can accept and whose gift.
Away from policing.